Okay, you know, um, it's tempting to not do videos talking about what's going on. I mean, the things that are happening around this world, whether it be in society or with the weather or anything, I mean, it's just piling so high. But there's enough videos about it. Doc Gabe 213 is one of my favorite sites. I'm subscribed to them. They have excellent videos put together. Compilations month by month, and sometimes like since the beginning of 2012, basically, and some years before, about how things are and how they're just increasing, and basically how it's like the Ouroboros, the snake is devouring its tail all over again. You know what I mean? Everything is just crashing, and so it's tempting to not focus on that. But real quick, I found one verse right here, and this is for anybody who just sees it and starts to get angry, and you're just like, I'm sick of this, and the system and these taxes and fiscal cliffs and these floods and storms and Sandys and nor'easters and riots and all these whatever. One verse, chapter 3 of Ecclesiastes, verse 17. I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. There is a time there for every purpose and for every work. Meaning that the people who are doing this thing here, and what's going on, the upheavals and all these things, is there for a purpose. God put it there. I have a video, a previous video that's said I create light and darkness and all those things. All these things come from the Lord, God Most High, however you want to say it, Yah, Jehovah, Yahweh. Pick one. And so that's what this is. Okay, so don't fret. It's painful, yes, it's painful. And according to this book here, it's gonna get even more painful. But how you perceive things and how you feel about it, I mean, if you're saddened by these things, yeah, I mean, saddened for the loss of life and whatnot, because it's a necessity. Things live and they die, so it's hurtful to see it, because at one point we did enjoy it. It's not like we didn't enjoy the world the way it was at some point. Some people are still holding on to that, and it's going to be even more painful for those folks. And then there's us who are ready for it, along with the hardships that come with that change. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. And again, I'm not predicting anything. I'm not saying some grand thing is going to happen on December 21st. It could be just the middle of it, the beginning of it. It may be something just as subtle as, you just feel a little different. Or it may not feel like nothing at all. That's not to suggest anything, but there's enough of us on here to know what we feel, and to know that something is happening, that it can, we don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. But hey, this is just, what it is. And so we may expect something different. That means we're just not going to, we're just a little bit more open-minded, okay? That doesn't mean that we're just blind sheep, okay? And we're just believing anything because we can't handle the world the way it is or something like that. No, but here we are, and we're living in a universe that's so much older than all of us can even count all together, than all the lives of people dead and living put together. We still won't amount to how old this universe really is. And so, I mean, we're still sending rovers out to planets and everything, so we don't know everything. And so we do give consideration to these things. And when we experience these things that are happening to multiple people all over the world, it kind of, lends credence to it. And so we think about that. And also with everything going on, it was a song before its time. And yes, I listened, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Bad Moon Rising. I recommend anybody listen to that song and listen to the words. I think it came out in like the 60s or the 70s, but it's called Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival. It is probably one of the most prophetic songs I've ever heard. I listen to it all the time in my car. And I'm just like, wow. You know, yeah, he was definitely before his time with that song. I tell you that. But let's not uh, um fret too much about what's going on. It's just the peeling away, of those old layers of an onion. You don't just toss the onion away. You peel the parts off that you don't like. You know, you got some cheese and they got a little mold on it. You don't throw the whole block of cheese away. You just cut the molded part off, then you finish eating the rest of the cheese. That's what's happening here. You know, the whole thing ain't finna get the whole planet. Just finna get tossed away or nothing like that. Just trim a little mold off, trim a little fat off is all. That's all. You know. Let's see here. Oh well, I'll go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and it says to everything there is a season and a time and a purpose, into every purpose under the heaven. Time to kill, time to heal, time to break down, and a time to build up. Things are breaking down, and things are being built up. Okay, a time to cast away stones, time to gather stones together, time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing, time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep, a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sold, a time to silence, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. Well, people are speaking now, so you know what time it is. A time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. I know that sounds like that song Turn, Turn, Turn. Is where they pretty much got the material for the song from. But all those things. So, embrace it. You have a voice. Use it. Okay? More and more people are gonna start to come out of the woodwork with this. I will go to you know what? I'll save this one for another video. All right.